own Abbas Hussein here from FightHype.com, and I'm here with none other than the Irish sensation, the man himself, Mick Conlan. Mick, it's been a while since I've seen you, man. What's going on? How's life? How's things? How's tricks?
All good, all good, mate. Just getting ready for next week now. Almost time to get over to New York and enjoy my fight week.
Back to the States. Talk to me about this first of all. I wanted to sort of get your opinion on it. A lot of fighters come through from Ireland, from the UK, fighting Britain most of the time, and then fly over, and it's a big occasion when they go over to America and fight over there. But for you, it seems to be the other way around. Talk to me about sort of fighting over there, getting used to the sort of boxing culture over there and everything else that is involved with it.
Yeah, I think, you know, when I say it with Top Rank, we decided that we would flip the script and you know, do it the opposite way. Go big in America before we go big at home. And that's what we've done so far. It's been great. You know, I have a great following in America already. Fantastic support, and it seems to be going really well. I enjoy it.
The Irish public, they're coming out to support you in drones, I suppose.
They always do. They come out in their thousands, and you know, I'm expecting it again. This one, it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. St. Patrick's Day in New York is a special occasion, but to be boxing there on St. Patrick's Day for my third year in a row, you know, I'm very, very grateful.
Talk to me about your opponent. Are you one of them fighters who studies your opponent, or do you let your trainer Adam Booth do that sort of thing?
Yeah, I let Adam do most of the studying. I only need to watch some of him. I don't need to like overly focus on it. So, you know, I've watched a bit of him. He's a tough Mexican. He's been in there with like some Nonito Donaire, Rafael Rivera, and Randy Caballero. There is losses. You know, it's only 3 losses, and you know, they're all good quality opponents. So, you know, he went the distance with Donaire, who can really punch. So it shows he's tough. He's durable, and you know, he won a few rounds too. So he's not bad. But you know, I'm looking to win there and do what I do best, and just nullify everything he does, take his confidence away, and you know, get the victory.
Obviously, anyone that knows your history knows a certain Vladimir Nikitin. Now it seems like he's with Top Rank as well, and he's going to be fighting on the same card. So is it the first time you're going to meet after the fight?
No, he boxed on my card in Las Vegas in October. You know, he competed there, and I think he got a victory, but it was a tough fight for him. So that was his second bout, and you know, I have no problem. I've met him a few times since he is signed with Top Rank, and you know, we greet each other, but there's unfinished business in the ring, and that's what it's all about.
And that's what I wanted to allude to, is it is unfinished business. You do want to basically write this chapter and close book and carry on with something else, with the next chapter in your life.
100%. It's you know, it's the first thing I want to do. The immediate thing I want to do in my professional career is, you know, make that wrong or right, and you know, kind of settle the score and put everything to bed and put it all in the past, so people stop talking about it. You know, it's been talked about enough now, so I don't need to talk about it anymore.
The featherweight division is massive. Obviously, we've got the likes of, first of all, I want to talk about somebody in that division who sort of proved a lot of people wrong last year. Was Josh Warrington. Fought your friend, someone who you've known quite well, called Frampton, beats him convincingly, and Lee Selby before that. It's 2 fighters who have reached world level status, and it seemed like he just seemed to outbox both of them. Talk to me about Josh Warrington, somebody who's, you know, the world champion in your division.
Josh, fantastic fighter. He definitely surprised me when he beat Card, and even when he beat Selby. I underestimated him both times. No fault of my own, but you know, he surprised me. He's definitely the most standout fighter of last year, and you know, he's done a great job. Really, really impressive. A fantastic fighter who seems to listen to every instruction he gets in the corner, and you know, implements it well. So, you know, he's a great world champion and someone who I would love to face in the future.
You know, I want to sort of go off that. There's you talked about it there, where he listens to his trainer a lot, which is why he's sort of progressed to where he is. You see people like Chris Eubank Jr. who didn't have a trainer until his last fight, and it seems like there was progression there. So does this show you that a good fighter still needs a good trainer to reach the top levels?
Yeah, listen, it's a team at the end of the day. Even though it's individual sport, you do need some structure around you, and you know, to have a good team, coaching, management, everything is all very important in the game to reach the top, because you know, you can't do everything alone.
So I want to talk about Top Rank. seems to be signing a lot of big boys recently. We heard of Tyson Fury, who's joined the ranks, and there's talks of Dillian White possibly joining the ranks, with a lot of names out there like the Lomachenkos, Crawfords. It seems like you're part of a very, very healthy stable.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's probably the most. It's the best stable in boxing. You know, it has been for years beyond years. So, you know, the fact that they're now investing in the big boys means even better for the whole stable. But we've got the two best pound for pound in Crawford and Lomachenko. So it's definitely a fantastic stable. Even our prospects, I think we have the best prospects too. So, you know, I'm in a good place and with a good stable with a great management team. I know I'm very happy.
Just about your division, who do you think is number one in your division? You've got a lot of good fighters in there. Leo Santa Cruz, you've got Josh Warrington, who's there, Oscar Valdez. Who would you sort of rank as the main guy, the number one in that division?
I think, you know, it's definitely between Gary Russell and Santa Cruz. I want to see who can win out of those two. Gary Russell's he has like one fight a year, but, you know, the only person that beat him is Lomachenko. Other than that, Santa Cruz, you know, he's already lost to Frampton, though he came back and avenged that loss. So I think it's between them two, and, you know, I think it goes them two, and then Valdez, and then Warrington. I would love to see Warrington Valdez. I think that's a fantastic fight. I'm friends of Oscar. I was in the same gym as Oscar, and I know how good he is, and I know his tenacity and his power, along with Warrington's tenacity, would be a fantastic fight.
We obviously learned never to write Warrington off, because obviously twice he's been.
I've done it twice, and
so
it's the wrong thing to do. So listen, Josh is up there mixing me autumn. I think it's a very you know, competitive weight, a very even weight. There's no like standout act. We're all on level playing ground.
I want to talk to about yourself. Obviously, 2019 you're fighting in March. How many more fights do you see yourself fighting in the year, and what level do you want to reach by the end of the year?
I think I have about 4 fights this year in total. By the end of the year, I want to be, as I said last year, I want to be, you know, talking about world titles and being in the mix for world titles. So, you know, the standard of the opponent each time now will have to raise, and that's what I want. 2019, I want it to be my breakout year, and, you know, I know the plans Top Rank have. I do believe that will be the way it goes, and, you know, who knows, next year in Madison Square Garden, St Patrick's Day, we could be competing for the world title, whatever division, I don't mind. Or sorry, whatever belt, you know, it doesn't bother me. I feel next year, around this time next year, I'll be ready for any of them.
Okay, I just wanted to talk about your new stablemate, Tyson Fury. Obviously joined the Top Rank stable, part of the management, MTK management as well. Talk to me about Tyson Fury and where you think he fits amongst the top boys in heavyweights. He showed against Deontay Wilder that he's more than ready for the top guys.
I think, you know, he's a fantastic person in and out of the ring. What he has done has been nothing short of incredible, in terms of where he came from and where he's got to now, from his mental state and his depression and stuff. And, you know, he's now, you know, back on top. I still think he's the man you need to beat, because he is the man who beat the man. And that's just that. He is the lineal champion for that reason. He was the man who beat the man, and no one has dethroned him. So, you know, I think Joshua a Ring Magazine champion now? I'm not too sure if he is, but no, Fury probably still is. So, I think he's probably still number one in the division. You need to beat him to be calling yourself the real heavyweight champ, even though Joshua has all the belts and, you know, is a fantastic athlete, fantastic boxer. You know, you don't win Olympic gold medals for nothing. So I just think Fury, you know, he has the ability to beat anybody, and, you know, he gets into your head, he plays them main games, and I think he brings the whole package.
Obviously, technically, do you believe that he's quite far ahead when it comes to technical ability in the division? Obviously, Tyson Fury, a lot of people know him for his footwork, you know, his hands and whatever else. The rest come with a lot of power. Yeah. Do you feel like Tyson Fury pushes himself forward with his technical ability? 100%.
You know, he's got a fantastic chin, which is unasked of a few of the big guys. You know, we've seen Joshua get knocked down and get back up, so he showed he has it. He has the heart too. You know, Wilder, I don't think he's been hit properly. You know, Fury's not the biggest puncher in the division, but his technical ability is, I do think, is miles ahead. His movement and his speed and everything for a heavyweight is fantastic. So, he may not be the most pleasant person to watch, but he definitely is the one who can beat everybody.
I think a lot of people watched that Deontay Wilder fight and they were pleasantly...
I give it to him, I give it to Fury. You know, there's no doubt. I thought Fury won. He's some character, and to come up and do what he done in that 12th round after being off for 3 years and being so heavy and so fat and depressed, the way he got off that canvas is nothing short of remarkable. So he put on a special performance that night, and I do believe he should have got the victory. But I think even in defeat, he won. So
obviously, when I look at you as a fighter, I think technical with you. I think you're a very technical fighter. There's a lot of good technical fighters out there. Give me your top 3 best all-round technical fighters out there in the world.
Right now?
Yeah.
Lomachenko, number 1.
100%.
Terence Crawford, number 2.
Okay.
Usyk, number 3.
Usyk's a fantastic fight, actually.
Unbelievable.
Looking at someone like Usyk, then it's just finding somebody who's undisputed, gone and beating every big boy in his division. It must be something that you look and you think, I want to do that.
100%. You know, you want to reach the heights what these guys are reaching. So you see what they're doing. They're special fighters, and you know, I do believe Usyk has the ability to move up to heavyweight and beat a lot of them. He might be a lot smaller, might not punch as hard, but he has the technical ability, which, you know, if you have a good chin, you have a big heart, technical ability can take you a long way. And I think Usyk has the ability to beat some of the top boys.
With yourself, you've had a very decorated amateur career, and they have as well. Lomachenko, Usyk, they've had good amateur careers. Like Lomachenko's fantastic amateur career. When you were in the ranks at that point, were these names sort of popping out from places, and were you hearing of these names?
I came through the ranks, came through the amateurs with these guys, and you know, I seen how good they actually were. They were always the standout fighters of the tournaments we went to, of the World Championships, of the Europeans, of the Olympic Games. They were the guys you went, wow. You know, you went, wow. I wish I was doing that. So it was great to see, and then I ended up progressing even better and better as I stayed, and they went professional, and I started winning my own things and doing my own things. So yeah, they were always the guys.
Just want to sort of end this interview with 2 fights on what your prediction are. I spoke to you last time about Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia. I want to know if your sort of opinions changed the closer we get into the fight.
Listen, same as what it was. Heart says Mikey, head says Earl. He's too big. He's a massive welterweight. He's really probably a late middleweight, and Mikey is, I would say, max. You could say he's late welter, but definitely he's definitely a lightweight. Like, you know, lightweight is his most comfortable weight. I think it's where he's best. You know, most competitive, strongest, fastest. When he's strongest and he's fastest, he's definitely a lightweight.
And the other fight I want to talk to you about was Daniel-Jacobs and Canelo. Obviously a big fight, a fight that a lot of people have, well, I spoke to a lot of fighters that had Jacobs winning the Golovkin fight, so it makes it very interesting when both fighters meet in the ring like this. Give me your prediction for that fight.
I don't know yet. I don't want to call it in. Canelo is technically gifted and so special. He really is a special fighter. He's going to be one of the best of this generation, 100%. But Danny Jacobs is so big and he's so strong too, and he showed what he can do. He has massive heart. The guy came back from cancer and became a world champion again. But like the compete away he did with Golovkin when Golovkin was still up there before the Canelo ones and stuff. You know, it could have went either way that fight. I was actually there. That was the night after my debut. It's a hard one to separate. It's really hard to separate. I'm going to lean towards Canelo, but don't be surprised, is all I'll say.
Well, Mike, I've taken over 14 minutes. I want to thank you for your time. Wish you good luck for your fight, 17th of March, and hopefully we get to see you very, very soon. So good luck for that fight. Thank you very much. Talk to FightHype.com. Appreciate that. Thank you.